Greetings everyone, Zannrath here. Welcome back to more Hearthstone, another week, another Tavern Brawl. And this week, Clockwork Card Dealer Standard, so slightly different than last time. Tinkertown Gnomes are testing their prototype card bot, Optimatron. The card you draw on turn 1 will be a 1-cost card. If you have one, on turn 2, a 2-cost card, etc. So, we've seen this before, but I don't think it's been standard before. I think it's been seen twice, if I'm not mistaken, but I could very well be mistaken. But a standard this time, so slightly different. And of course, I think all the times I've been basically going with some sort of like druid rampish deck, right? Because, you know, big taunts, big minions, all that jazz, because you're going to be drawing on curve every time. So this time around, still going the similar routes, but kind of with a little bit of a Jade opening. I'm missing the Jade, Idol, I think, on turn 1, unfortunately, but we're going to have a Living Roots there instead in case I need removal for whatever reason, but we're going to go into a turn 2 Doomsayer, open up turn 3 into Jades for the next, 3 out of the 4 turns, right, and then the Lotus Agent is in there because I don't have Aya, which is a 6-mana card, so she would have kind of taken the slot of Jade Behemoth. But anyways, after that, just taunts for days and just big minions and mostly taunts, but then I ran out of taunts that I wanted to put in here, so I just put other random big minions and some random, like Gruul and Malygos. I don't really have, like, that much. Like, Gruul is just, on his own, is kind of like, well, you know, hit and miss. And then Malygos, I really don't have anything to benefit off of it, except maybe Living Roots. So, yeah, and then on 10, I want the Yasiraj for the big swing plays, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and jump in. I think, for the most part, most of the decks I've seen have been, like in the past in this Tavern Brawl, I think have been kind of this type of, like, you know, stall out big cards in the, late game kind of decks. I mean, tempo is also a very real thing. So we'll see how it goes. I also kind of wanted to play some Jade Druid. I think last week I played Jade Druid, right? So, yeah, this is like pseudo Jade Druid because I'm missing some Jade cards, and then I'm also missing some whatchamacallits. So let's go ahead and so what do I want to hold, considering I'm going to be drawing what I want every turn? I guess I'll hold Stormwind just in case I want to buff some dudes for some value traits. I don't really need to hold Jade Spirit. I guess I could. No, I was going to say the ramp mechanic of the Jade Blossom, I think it's called. On 3, you know, it's not a huge deal because I think I still draw based on the turn number, right? So, like on turn 4, when I have 5 mana after ramping, it still draw a 4 mana minion, right? So let's go ahead and just toss these chums back, and we'll hold the Stormwind in case I need like a buff on turn 7 or something like that. So, alright. Drawing the Malygos is kind of nice because I don't really want to play him on 9. So, I don't have a chance to just get it on 9. So let's see what he does. Looks like he's going to pass as well. If he's going to pass, I might as well... Do I just want to Doomsayer this? Maybe not. Maybe I'll just Hero Power if he's, like, passing. Do I really need to stop a 2-mana minion? Not really, I don't think. I guess he has the coin if he wants the coin out of 3, but still. Looks like he's just going to Hero Power as well, so this Doomsayer is just going to sit dead in my hand, but, you know. So he's going to hold his dagger. I'm going to go ahead and Blossom. A lot of lag there. Yep, that's right, it is called Blossom. Cool. So next turn, I have Jade Spirit, or whatever it's called. Not Jade Spirit. Is it Jade Spirit? The Wahoo person, I think, right? 4 mana, 2/3, something like that. Yeah. Yep, Jade Spirit. Go ahead and toss him out there. Living Roots. I guess I'll hold it. It's not that big of a deal. I'll just use it as removal if I need. Because I ramped, I do have the 1 mana floating. So he has a 5 mana minion he wants to play. Okay. That's fine-ish. How do I want to do this? So on 6, I have Jade Behemoth. So, I don't really care. I kind of do care now. Okay. was going to say, I don't really care if I just throw this out there, but it has 3 health. So let's go ahead and just do this, and then I'll Living Roots that, and maybe I'll trade. Well, that's kind of... Is this... no, this is just 1/1 Murlocs. I was like, are these any Murlocs? No. Alright, so I guess I'll go with Pit Snake, because, yeah. And I go ahead and just, like, Living Roots this chum and trade. So we coin out of 5. He might have another 5. I might, like, Stormwind into, hitting another Psychotron. Or I could just Chill Maw. I guess that works too. Chill Maw might be good. Or I could like Stormwind and hit it, and then see if he has 1 damage. Other than his dagger, of course. Could just throw out the Behemoth, cause that leaves with, it's a 3/6 and a 3/3. I think that's fine. And then next turn I can, I was gonna say Hero Power and do something, but not really, huh? I guess I'll just throw the Stormwind and hit, and then see if he has 1 damage. And then the following turn I can J Behemoth and Hero Power if I need. Maybe that's right, I don't know. So he's playing lots of taunts. He's got the Assassinate, and if he pokes that, that's fine, I'm okay with that. Alright, so I'll go ahead and just Behemoth and poke with my Hero Power. Curator is not gonna, I think Chill Maw is my only dragon, and I don't think I have any beasts, and or, I know I don't have any Murlocs. So, it's not gonna draw me anything, but it's not really there to be a draw engine. Well, I guess kind of is. Not really. So I'm not really sure how this is gonna go, because he's doing very similar things to what I am, so... I guess let me just bop that, throw out the Pit Snake to deal with the dude. Alternatively, I guess... I don't know, because he's gonna bop into that. It's not really doing much. I guess if he bops into that, he can hear power into that, so that's kind of fine. So there's that. He should poke that. 2 mana. So Gruul's actually kind of doing work here. Let's go ahead and slam that. Go ahead and throw a Curator out there for the trades. Don't need a Doomsayer. Well, I guess I do have another dragon in this deck. I forgot about that. That's nice. So he needs another Assassinate, I think, right? Otherwise it's lethal. Doesn't quite do it, I don't think, right? Not unless he has something... I guess he has Eviscerate. Never mind. Alright, cool, it worked. That was nice. Only 5 Druid cards? How many Druid cards do I have in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess I only have 9 total. Obviously, there's some duplicates where I can't play. So, I guess it worked out in terms of Druid cards. But, yeah, who would have thought a deck with this kind of curve would work out? But then again, it's Tavern Brawl, right? So, yeah. Anyways, I guess if I were to change this, I guess having a Jade Idol would be nice. So you start off with, like... I'm not sure about the Doomsayer. The Doomsayer is really only there for people who want to go the other route and go like tempo, like aggressive tempo, versus like stall to the late game. Like it seems like we were both doing that. Him having taunts, as well, kind of signified that he was trying to do something similar. So I'm not sure what Rogue would do. Can't really have the Gadget Stand package. Yeah, I'm not sure why he would go with Rogue other than like, you know, quests and stuff. I think Druid makes the most sense to me. I'm not sure about some of the other cards or the other classes. Let's take a peek, see if there's anything interesting. If you were to go this kind of late game route, right? So we go like 7 mana plus. Like, what do you have for Hunter? Not much, right? I guess Savannah Hymen at 6 is kind of nice, but Mage is mostly board clears and damage. I guess there's some decent, like you got some blizzards and Colteras. I guess there's something here you can probably deal with, or make a deck around rather. Paladin, meh. I guess you can go with like a Murloc package. If you can get 10, you go that kind of tempo aggressive route into anything on 10. Priest, not that exciting, I don't think. Maybe you could do something like, I'm not sure. I was trying to think like, you have Soul Priest on 4, you have Flash Heal and Mind Blast on 1 and 2, but you're skipping your 1 and 2. I guess if you go with a late game, like what could you do? Like if you go 1-2, if you're fighting against someone with like a late game, so basically Velen into like Flash Heal, Mind Blast, that already is, well, I guess you have to have a Soul Priest. You have a Soul Priest in there at 4. That is 20 damage, and you need like what would you need? I guess maybe you could have like a the Embrace Shadows on 3 instead of Soul Priest, because you don't have to have something stick on board. But you're still missing 10 damage. What can you do with 4 mana? And it also depends on Velen on 7. Yeah, so that's not going to work. Right, I don't think that's going to work. I guess you could do it on 10. That's 20 damage. Nope, still can't do it. Never mind. Okay, that's not going to work. You can't OTK someone with perfect draws in that sense. You still have to fight for board and all that stuff. Rogue, maybe a Cthulhu. Maybe Cthulhu. Meh, maybe not. Shaman. Shaman's okay-ish, I guess, with the Jade package. I should also do this, right? Because I realize I don't have all the cards. Yeah, Drew with the Coon and Aviana would have been even better, but alas, don't have those. King Crush, meh. Antonidas, Mage, Got some rag stuff. Yep. Paladin's pretty decent. Warlock, meh. I don't know. I'm not sure about Warlock having log, like, super great. Well, I guess maybe a Cruel. Like a Reno-esque, Warlock. You can have Reno on 6 if you want, nothing else on 6, and then just have a bunch of, like, demons, minus the, what's it called, the 3-mana Apothecary guy, right? Because we've seen that interaction. It's not that pretty. Surprised I have 2 of these, because they're in their epic quality. In terms of Warrior, meh. Don't remember how many. I think some of these already phased out, right? So they're not standard anymore, but yeah. And then of course you have your your non-class cards. Some decent ones, I guess. Alex would be nice. Rag is nice. Ice Helmet. Noggin Fucker. Yeah, I guess you could go with like a Death Rattle. Rogue Death Rattle might be pretty good. What other classes play Death Rattle? Paladin, I think, plays Death Rattle. Yeah, you can definitely do it in a Zoth package. That'd be pretty good too. So, yep. Anyways, that's it for this week's Tavern Brawl. So until next time, thanks for watching.